Hey guys, what's up? This is Metalfoes here, and today I'm gonna show you guys a deck profile for my Metalfoe Yang Zing that I've been playing for a while at locals for about. I gotta say it has been about a month, and I gotta say I really like the how this deck like plays out. Like I especially like how controlling this deck is. Like if you like every time like I go first. Oftentimes, I'm gonna make a 3 Baxias and then overlay the 2 into Horror Harbinger, make Herald of Arc Light, and then I search the Zefra Divine Strike, which was searched through Zefraniu, and then from there I have an ending field of 3 negates basically because Herald of Arc Light, it can negate everything. Harbinger can stop 1 spell. And it also protects your monsters from being destroyed by battle because Harbinger has an effect where you can detach 1 material and then change your opponent's monster's attacking target to it, and nobody else really know Harbinger has that effect, but Harbinger has that effect. And then the face down Zefra Divine Strike, which was searched out through Japanese effect. Like that's 3 negates out there, and all this time you're doing the combo, you don't really use hand advantage either because you wanna have 7 cards in total because you wanna have 1 skill. You wanna have Herald of Arc Light, a 3rd Baxia, Harbinger, Zefra Divine Strike face down, and 2 cards in hand. So overall, you're gonna have 7 cards. You start with 5, so that's a +2 in card advantage overall, and that's pretty much generally how this like works out. Sure, it may seem linear. I often thought to myself that even though this deck is like very good, it feels linear at times a lot. So that's why I'm kind of like bored of playing this deck for a while. So yeah, but regardless, this deck is very good, even though it loses to like literally every hand trap like Ghost Triggers, Veilers, Maxis, or even DD Kudo can like really hinder this deck a lot. But if this deck goes up, it can really go up like really hard. Alright, so without all of that being said, I'm just gonna get right into the deck profile. For the Metalfoes, there are 8 of them in the form of 3 Steelen, 3 Silverd, 1 Goldriver, and 1 Volflame. I think these ratios of Metalfoe monsters in the count of 8 is correct because these 2 are basically here because Goldriver is a low scale and Volflame is a high scale that can be searched out through combination, which you are gonna set using the Metalfoes pendulum effects. And the reason why I play 3 copies of each of these is because you're gonna, as you're doing the combo, you're gonna pendulum summon Void or Steelen to go into Herald of Arc Light or some of your single price. So that's why I play a play set of each and just 1 of these. So yeah, those are the Metalfoes. For the Yang Zings, it's 3 Jiaotu. What can I say? Jiaotu is like the main key monster in this deck. Pretty much majority of the combo. This is the second Yang Zing monster that you're gonna summon through the deck, because basically, what you're gonna do is you wanna summon any of your normal summon of Yang Zing that can float like one of the Chiwens, not the Zefraniu because Zefraniu doesn't blow, but it touches Changing Pad and Zefra Divine Strike, which I do play in the deck. So as you're doing the combo, you wanna pendulum summon on Zefraniu and search either Zefra Divine Strike or Yang Zing Pad, and then synchro these card away with the Jiaotu to make a Baxia or a level A synchro play. So 2 Suanni, 2 BN, and 2 Bixi. So basically, you want to scale any of your Metalfoes that you play in the deck. You want to scale them and then summon Basically, like any of these, that's like they can float. So either one of the Chiwens, the 2 Suannis, the 2 BNs, or the 2 Bixis is gonna do. So and that's how basically the entire combo starts. You scale Metalfoe, normal summon your Metalfoe Yang Zing that can float, and from there you just start doing your combo and make your Baxias, make Herald of Arc Light, search path, and Japan Divine Strike through this card, and then that's how you plus and control the board from there. Yeah, but now moving on to the deck profile. 3 Chiwen. This is another tuner, a level 1 tuner that you can bring out through Jiaotu's effect to start the combo. You want this out of the deck and in the graveyard as fast as possible, because as soon as Chiwen hits the graveyard, it's a pre-summon monster that you can bring out from the graveyard whenever your Yang Zing monster is destroyed. So yeah, the sooner this is out of the deck and the earlier it hits the graveyard, the better. And the 3 Zefranius, 2 such pad and Zefra Divine Strike. This card is kind of bad because due to the fact that it does not flow, but this card such is the key 2 cards that you need to control and plus while you're doing major real combo, which are Zefra Divine Strike and Yang Zing Pass. So this card is really good in that regard. And it's good for single plays as well, actually, a lot of single plays. 2 Suannis, 2 BNs, and 2 Bixis that I showed you guys earlier. A lot of people play a playset of each, but I like to play 2 of each because BN, Suanni, and Bixi, they're good in their own right. But if you do not have a Metalfoe on the board to combo them off it, they're really not that good on their own. So basically, you need a Metalfoe so that you can combo them up. And Yang Zing by themselves, they are not very good cards because you're forced to like summon them and set them, and you're basically forced to play slow. And you cannot afford to play slow in this meta because you're just gonna die. And before even one of these have a chance to play, you're gonna die and get OTK. So that's why I play 2 copies of each. And if you play a playset of each, you're gonna have multiple of these in your hand, and having multiple of these in your hand is very bad. Technically, it's your what's nightmare to ever happen in this deck because you cannot really not like do anything. Moving on, one last landing in the form of 1 pilot where you can combo up and float with your Metalfoes to combo up and just continue doing the combo. So 1 pilot for the combo and place. So those are the monsters. Now for the spells, it's 3 Yang Zing pad, aka Part of Avarice in this deck. This card is like really good because this card is really good if you draw or open it or search it through Zefraniu's effect. Like all 3 of these scenarios, if you happen to have this card or draw into it, is like really good. Especially if you draw into this card with late game, that's like super good because this every time you play this card, you get back resources in your graveyard back into the deck, so you can combo up with those monsters again. So yeah, this card is like really good. 2 Twin Twisters because this deck does not like back row like at all, and if your opponent has back row like strike and warnings, you kind of like lose, and you are forced to play slow. And like I said, you cannot afford to play slow to the fact that if your opponent has back row, so 2 Twin Twisters to get rid of that. And there are great discard outlets, like you can discard Chiwen for Twin Twisters, or the next card that I play in the form of 1 Metalfoe Fusion. This card is really good. This card is manually used in this deck so that you can set this card through your Metalfoe Pendulum effects, and then you make a Baxia, pop this to summon a level 4 monster from your graveyard, and then you can shuffle this card from your graveyard back into the deck and then draw a card. So This card is kind of like an infinite Upstart Goblin. And speaking of which, one Upstart Goblin to make this deck a 39 card deck. And one Soul Charge. This card is good in the fact that as you're doing your combos and your plays and you persist the Pendulum Summon, if your opponent happens to play Solemn Strike or Solemn Warning against you, you can just Soul Charge them right back and start doing your combos and plays that way. So yeah, Soul Charge is really good. So yeah, those are the spells. Now for the traps is 2 Combination and 1 Metalfoes Counter. I think these ratios of Metalfoe traps is correct because these 3 Metalfoe traps are easily searched out through Metalfoes Pendulum effects. But on their own, they do not really do anything. I mean, counters are alright because whenever a card you control is destroyed by battle or sent to the graveyard, you can flip this to bring out a Metalfoe monster from your deck. Card's good, but it's kind of slow, so I don't want to play multiples. And Combination is your main combo piece as you're doing your combos and plays because you scale your Metalfoes, summon a Yang Zing. You use a Metalfoe Pendulum effect to pop a Yang Zing, set this card from your deck, and then Yang Zing's effect would trigger, which you would then bring out a Jiaotu, use Jiaotu's effect, send 2 Yang Zing cards from your hand to the graveyard to bring out 2 Yang Zing monsters, and one of them is going to be a Zefraniu, and the second one could be any Yang Zing that can float, and then from there you make a Baxia using the Zefraniu and the Jiaotu, and then pop this to bring back a Jiaotu from the graveyard, and then this card's effect to search in the graveyard will trigger, which will get to another monster from your deck. That's basically how the entire combo works. So yeah, in playtesting, 2 worked out actually pretty good. I did try 3 before, but 3 is sound really unnecessary, and if you open multiple of this, that's like really bad because that's less cards that you can search out through your deck with your Metalfoes Pendulum effects. So I think this ratio is perfectly fine in the deck. One Yang Zing creation, this card combos well with Metalfoe Counter because if you have a Yang Zing monster on the board and they get destroyed, you can just play both of these and you get 2 monsters from your deck. So yeah, these 2 cards combo well together. Torrential, because I like it in this deck because you play Yang Zings, and if you have a Yang Zing and if your opponent overextends to go again and then you flip this, all of their monsters die while you have a free son of a floater through your Yang Zing that get destroyed by Torrential. So yeah, I really like Torrential in this deck. One Zefra Divine Strike because that one is enough to like control the game and to play in this deck. I mean, I did try 2, but like with Combination, I think just playing the 1 copy isn't enough in the deck. Actually, I only resolve 1 Zefra Divine Strike anyway every time I play this deck. So I think 1 copy is fine. Warning because it's a good card, and Vanity Emptiness because it forces your opponent to like quit the game if you flip this. So yeah, this is the main deck. It's a 39 card main deck if you come to Upstart. Now the extra deck is 3 Baxias. Too many Baxias to be played in this deck because like almost every game that I play this deck, I managed to bring out 3 of these and spin 6 cards when I went second, and then from there just kill OTK and just control the game from there. Like this card is like really good. Like if you go second, this card is your main card to go for so that you can just control the board and just OTK your opponent because each time these cards are summoned, you spin 2 cards. So if you manage to summon all 3, that's 6 cards that your opponent has on the field back into the deck. So this card is extremely good. If you went first, you're just gonna make this and then control the game from there by overlaying the 2 into a Hope Harbinger. And like I said at the beginning of this build, the ending board is going to be a 3rd Baxia, Hope Harbinger, Herald of Arc Light, Zefra Divine Strike face down, and you you have 1 skill and you have 2 cards. Like that alone is 3 negates right there, and for most of the decks, that's really hard for them to, for your opponent to like get around with. And that ball right there is actually PK Fires or Burning Abyss is the worst nightmare, because they cannot literally play Yu-Gi-Oh because of Herald of Arc Light, because they cannot mill the deck due to Herald of Arc Light. Like these cards, is absolutely necessary in the deck. Because like I said, you actually went through all 3 in the deck to actually like play. Yazi is really good. Cannot be targeted by your opponent's card effects. 26, which is kind of big. And then you can target 1 Yang Zing monster that you control and 1 card your opponent controls, and then you destroy them both. So yeah. So yeah, this card, like with Bixi, it clears away cards while also cannot be targeted by their card effects, and this card is also has a lot of effects, so that's kind of good. Actually, that is like really good. Chaofeng is 20 better, really big, and if you synchro summon this guy with the right cards, your opponent cannot like literally play. Because if you make this with the Baxia and the Chiwen, that's like Blue Eye's worst nightmare, because sure they can drop alternative, but they cannot Sage, they cannot White Stone, and they cannot Dragon Spread White you to banish the spell in that trap, and they cannot also Blue Eye Spirit Dragon you. So yeah, this card is like really good. And if this card is destroyed, you get a 2 monster from your deck. So it searches a Jiaotu, Chiwen, and in the side deck I do side Cherries, and the fact that this guy can search out Cherry or not is like really good. Like that effect is really good. 1 Metalfoe Fusion in the form of 1 Metalfoe Orichalc. I like this card over the level 5 fusion, the Adamante, because this is another level 8 that you can overlay with Baxia to go to Harbinger, and if this guy leaves the field and sent to the graveyard, you get the purple card on the field. So I really like that, so I decided to play this over Adamante because this card is way better. Other synchros include 1 Herald of Arc Light, because card is very good, very solid. Baxia can bring this card back from the graveyard if Herald of Arc Light dies. Like that's quite broken. Coral Dragon, card is good, but I'm debating whether to play this or start a Charger Warrior. I mean, start the Charger Warrior it's a good card because every time you make it, you get a card, and while Coral Dragon, you can discard one card, the pop a card on the field, and if this card is sent to the graveyard, you get to draw a card, but I'm not sure what card to put in. Let me know in the comments down below. Coral Dragon is a good card, and Stardust Charger Warrior is also a good card, but I don't know what to play, either this or Stardust Charger Warrior. So yeah, let me know in the comments section down below. Black Road Dragon to nuke the board just in case. Omega because it's busted. This card has a nice interaction with Chiwen, because if you summon Chiwen through its own effect in the graveyard, and when it leaves the field, it gets banished. And if you have Omega on the board during your opponent's standby phase, you can put the banished Chiwen back in your graveyard, so you can summon the Chiwen again during your turn when your Yang Zing monsters are destroyed. So Omega is really good. It is generally overall very good card. Crystal Wings Single Dragon card is like very good. I can make this by syncing over the Yazi with the Chiwen. So yeah, it is possible to make in this deck. Void Rogue Dragon as another form of negation. That's also 3k. So card is very good. Ignister, because I can make this by syncing away the Jiaotu with the Zefraniu and then make this card. This card is really good in the mirror match, or if I were to play against any Phantom based decks, because this card is really good in those matchups. Trishula, because it's possible to make and is really pretty, because it's You guys can really see, but this card is ultimate rare, and Ulti Trishula is really pretty and OP, and one Hope Harbinger. So yeah, that means the extra deck and my Metalfoe Yang Zing deck profile. Tell me what you guys think about this about Metalfoe Yang Zing. I really like this deck, and like I said, I really like the controlling aspect this deck gives you as a player. Like 3 negates or even possibly 4 negate is way too much for your opponent to deal with. Sure, if you play this deck a lot of times, that play and those combos can get linear and get kind of boring. But this deck is still like very good, even though like I said loses to hand traps a lot. But when this deck goes up and actually do all those combos and play, this deck is like really good. So yeah, with that all that being aside, I'm gonna rank up this deck profile and see you guys later. This is Metalfoe signing out. Peace out, guys. Peace out. Baxia for days. Really good card. Really good card.